Doing welcome to my very first video in this series. So I just want us to talk about a few things before we go any further. So first of all, this series are about web programming. We'll be doing web programming. We'll start with HTML, then thereafter when you are content with HTML, we're going to CSS, then we can do JavaScript. Later on we can also look at back end using either PHP or JavaScript with Node.js. So here are a few things that you need for you to get started with web programming. So first of all, you need an IDE. IDE stands for Integrated Development Environment. Okay, so as you can see, I have lots of IDEs here, but for web we're going to be using Microsoft Visual Studio Code. Now, how do you get Microsoft Visual Studio Code? Okay, so here's the thing. Just use any browser of your choice. Okay, and then you can just search for Visual Studio Code. Okay, so what you want to do is go on the first link which says download. Remember, it has to be from the official Visual Studio website. Okay, so depending with which operating system you are using, you can choose either Mac or any Linux distribution. In this case, we are using Windows, so just click there. Okay, so you'll be presented with this. Okay, so since I already have got the application, I won't download it, but for you, what you have to do is just click on save and put it in the directory where you are going to find it. Okay, thank you. So from there, what you need to do is locate where you have installed, where you've downloaded your VS Code. In this case, I always put all my software in here. So click. Okay, so just go and run. Okay, so you do accept. I know we haven't read the T's and C's, but it's a common practice where we just click on accept. Okay, then we click on next. So what you want to do is you want to make sure that you check all these, then you can click on next, and then you can click on install. So you just have to wait until the application is installed. Okay, since I already have it, so I'll just skip this part and click on exit. Okay, so let us see what this IDE looks like inside. Okay, so those are already the project. Okay, so when you open Microsoft Visual Studio Code, what you're going to be presented with is this interface. Okay, so for us to get started with web development, first things first, what that we have to do is we have to come on these boxes, and this for extension. Okay, so when you click on extensions, the first extension that you want to install is HTML5 boilerplate. Okay, HTML5. Seems I'm having challenges with my internet, that's why it's taking long. Okay, so when you've got your HTML5 boilerplate, you install it. I'll show you what it really does. Okay, then from there you want to install Coca, which is for JavaScript. Yes, because we need to be recognizing the syntax for JavaScript. Therefore, we need to install Coca.js. Okay. Then from there, we need to install CSS for our syntax. Okay. You can install the CSS pick and also the HTML CSS support. Okay. Then from there, we need to install Livesaver. What Livesaver does is it gives us the ability to be seeing the changes that we make to our project without the need of refreshing the web browser. And also it also gives us the ability, instead of us using the PC or computer in designing anything in mobile view, but rather we can just connect our phone directly on the network and we'll be able to view the project that we are making using our phone on the browser. Okay, great. So from here, this is what we're going to end for today. I hope you have enjoyed. If you've got questions, you can just drop them in the comment section, and also don't forget to subscribe and like the video, and also share to everyone who's going to be watching this series until we are done and we are content that we are front-end developers.